Hello, welcome to the James Linker Experience. And that's why I never wash my hands. I'm James, nice to meet you. Or not even Sillet Bang would be able to clean up that mess. I use spit and a cloth, old school. Joking aside, if that is in your sink, you dirty.
Giant bee nest spotted in the forest.
Balls, I forgot my bug spray. Got my can opener though, so all good. Winnie the Pooh is losing his mind right about now. No, I'm definitely taking another route that day.
He's there in the sky. Bro, what the?
Clearly a triangle craft there. Could be the TR-3B spy plane, which may I say is doing a terrible job at spying if we can see it.
Bro, what the?
Black triangle alien craft is my hope. The National Archives have released pictures of the Roswell crash site in 1947. Have I verified these pictures? Of course not. What do you think this is? The official explanation was that the crash was a spacecraft. Then a day later they changed it to weather balloon, hoping no one would remember. Cue the most iconic picture ever. That is quite the impact site for a weather balloon, is all I'm saying. Some people are claiming you can see a craft in this photo, but I can't see one.
It must be about 3,000 feet up now, I'd say. Wow, look at that. Nobody's gonna believe us except I got it on film, huh? I keep losing it. There it is.
I'm actually impressed with that one. That just doesn't feel like AI to me, maybe because of the slightly older video quality.
There goes a jet right by it. Well, a little higher. There's the jet, and there's the saucer. I got a better view of it now.
And then a plane flies overhead, which adds to the authentic feel of it. It could be one of those perspective things where someone dangles a fake object from a string or whatever to look like a craft in the sky, but I'm too dumb to know. Is that one of the clearest flying saucer videos we have? Maybe. Don't tell me I'm the only one where Glitch in the Matrix came to mind. That is what this channel has done to me. Where's Keanu Reeves when you need him? Creature from Hell, Western Australia. Mum, can I take it home? Please? What are you putting in the soil over there? That is genuinely terrifying. Apparently it could be a Paronchiatus cornutus, aka stick insect. Well, that's an anticlimax. Creature from Hell is way better on the resume.
We know the symbols and they still throw it in our faces. Makes sense though, right? The halftime show is one of the most viewed events every single year. What a time to harvest the energy from the masses, right? I know, you'll call me crazy, then still deny the symbolism. That's Madonna's halftime show. She pops her top and we see what her costume really is.
Not sure about the costume, but the arms look the same.
This is the Staples Center, aka the Lakers Arena. You guys catching what that looks like? Because it looks a lot like a reptilian eye to me. Yeah, you call it a coincidence until you see one of the biggest stars in basketball throwing up the same exact symbols. Oh, and what are those? What does that mean?
I don't actually know. I know that the idea is they are satanic signs, but I'm not sure the specific symbols and meanings. Not really something I want to look at in more detail.
If you know, you know. And I know you know. They don't hold rituals here. It's all just crazy speculation, right?
So stadiums don't all look like eyes from above, obviously. The Staples Center, I mean, it does look like kind of like an eye, I suppose. Images showing all-seeing sports stadiums. False. Stadiums do not feature all-seeing eyes. Most were digitally altered for an advertising campaign. The stadium thing is goofy to me, but these famous singers on stage dressed as the devil and doing these ritual dances literally happens. I showed Lady Gaga doing it in a previous video. They will say that it's art and has no deeper meaning. Others will say it's them pushing their deeper meaning.
The VMAs 2025 is demonic because pay attention to the floor that Doja Cat is performing on.
I don't know who Doja Cat is. I'm old.
Because it seems like pretty much every one of these musical artists or musicians or whatever you want to call them have used or performed on this floor at one point in time or the other. But I guess it should be no surprise coming from Doja Cat, because Doja Cat has already showed you plenty of times what she's about.
But based on that photo, I think I'll stick to some classical music, thanks.
Hey, whoever built this bridge right here in St. Louis, right across the street from Busch Stadium, right here, fired. Let me tell you why. Look at this.
Why is he filming while stood under the bridge?
Oh yeah, that's right. Look at this. Let me get from under this bridge, man.
I'm still driving over it though, because got places to be.
This article is called The Faces of Belmez. This family was in their home, and all of a sudden they started seeing these weird faces coming up on their kitchen floor.
At which point I pack my bags and run, or stay and frame a picture of them.
But then the governor of this area, which is called Belmez, ordered someone to come in and cut the concrete out so that way they could analyze it. Well, they couldn't figure out what was going on, but every time that they would patch back the concrete, these faces would just appear again and again. And then all of a sudden, after they took it up again, they started digging underneath the floor and they discovered a whole graveyard.
I understand that's been your family home for generations, but there must be a local removal company. That one clearly looks like a woman's face. The others do also look like people. When Belmez resident Maria Gomez Pereira noticed a stain forming on her kitchen floor one day in August 1971, little did she know that she would become the center of one of the most fascinating and best documented cases of paranormal phenomenon in the whole of the 20th century, the Belmez faces. So I'd never heard of this. People argue both sides of it, whether it's real or a hoax. It's been going on since 1971. Mystery as ghostly human faces appear on families' floor for 50 years and can't be removed. Naturally, other investigators have since tried their luck, but also claimed there is no scientific explanation for the unnerving faces. The case continues to remain a mystery. This has been the James Linker Experience. I'm glad I have a wooden floor. See you soon.